Hey everybody, this is the old man. How we doing? I'm gonna talk Magnum, season 2, episode 1. I like Magnum. It's a good show. It's fluffy, but it's got its moments, and these are characters we've known, or at least I know. I'm old, so uh, Magnum is not the original Magnum. He's a younger version and all, and not quite as stuck in the mud as Tom Selleck's character was. But hey, Uh, a lot more action, of course, because we can blow stuff up now and then. So, not that they didn't blow stuff up in the old days, man. It's kind of. But this episode is called, what's it called? Payback for Beginners. And basically, the whole plot of the story is Magnum is waiting for Higgins to give him a decision on if they're going to be together, as partners in their PI business. She keeps putting him off. I think she's just teasing his ass. She's just. So he wants her to be his partner, and the reason she keeps stalling him is she's also got a meeting coming up with MI6. Remember, they disavowed her years ago, but she never really wanted to leave, but she had to, and she admits that it was her fault. But she has a soft spot in her heart for them, and she would love to be back working for them. So we were waiting on those two things. And my boy Rick's having a midlife crisis because after his latest incarceration over minor stuff, Rick. But anyway, at the end of the episode, Rick decides that he's going to open a tiki bar, his own bar, and TC's going in on it with them, so they'll be partners. And of course, as Peter Linkoff, the showrunner, has already divulged, every week there'll be a meeting there between all the major characters, and they're going to hang out at the tiki bar as much as possible. That's going to be their hang. Just like on 5 they all hang out at my boy Kamakona's. So, and more on that. Linkoff is planning more than one crossover this year with his 2 shows, Magnum PI and Hawaii 5 So Magnum will get to meet Mr. McGarrett, and I'm sure Steve will have something to say about all that. But this week's episode, this guy hires them to find his employee because they're very close friends, and he wants her back. And she witnessed a bank robbery, so they're pretty sure this is somehow involved all this. And she did more than witness it. Spoiler alert! She was in on it, but nobody was gonna get hurt. No. Anyway, that's what she tells him. We go through all this hoo-ha, and she ends up going to jail, and they go to jail, and everybody goes to jail, and bomb, boom, slam, bang. I recommend the episode. I don't give away 100% of everything that happened because you gotta have something to watch, man. You can't just listen to my recap. You gotta go see the show, man. You got to look at Perdita Weeks. I'm sorry, but he's a different kind of fine, but she's fine. And the whole her and Magnum and the dog's relationship is weird but cool, and I'm looking forward to the crossovers. We go through the whole episode, and Katsumoto becomes involved because Katsumoto just loves ragging on Magnum. And he's actually a pretty good detective, and I'm sure he'll be the key in the upcoming Hawaii 5 crossovers. Personally, what I want is a Magnum. I want to do like Chicago Fridays. No, Chicago Butt on Fridays. We'll do the Magnum, Hawaii 5 Blue Bloods crossover. Had the Reagans come to Hawaii for a vacation or something, somebody get jacked. because that would work for me. Uh, uh, my boy McGarrett happened to answer to Frank Reagan, and Magnum meeting Magnum, of course, is always a plus. But anyway, that was week 1. I'll be back in a few minutes with week 2 because I watched them both. That's why I don't have quite as many details on week 1 because I watched it a while ago. Remember, I was in the hospital and you know, all that stuff. But I will get better at this, I promise you. And I know I'm not as funny without Ghetto around because I love making fun of everybody. But we'll get there. Be back for episode 2. I will see y'all later. Thank you for listening. Share, comment, do all that crap. Bye.